We can sit inside in here.
There's
Let's see if Rosalie's here.
bugs in them. I would not bring that inside.
I think we're live.
Oh wait, I forgot to put my glasses. Be right back.
Hello, everyone. It seems we're live. Hello, everyone. Let's just make sure. Oh, it really quickly. I'm so used to so much more chaos happening, but we are. You caught us talking about how we are going to be shelling some beans. Hello, everyone. It seems we're live. Hello, everyone. Yeah, we are live. Here we go. So, everyone, hello, hello, hello. This is Marita, one who catches lightning with the path of Ish. Thank you so much for being here today. We have been doing the show for over 2 years. Rose is coming. Please like, please share. I've started doing it through my page instead of doing on my personal page, Marita Esteva. So help sharing would be greatly, greatly, greatly appreciated. I'm going to start sharing in a bit once Facebook lets me. There it is. You know how, it's like says page and then all of a sudden, okay, here she is, Rose.
Hello. So I'm sure Marita already introduced us, but my name is Rose with Live by Design.
Not really. I was just kind of,
This is Ice Cream Sundays with Nougats of Truth. We do this every Sunday at 6 p.m. Pacific time. And we've been doing this for about 2 years. This is a free offering that we give that includes single card readings. We're probably gonna have to close that window. And ice cream chakra clearings, ice cream clearings of the energy centers of your body. If you don't know what that is, stay tuned. As I said, my name is Rose with Live by Design, and I support people in creating a life. If you imagine design thinking applied to your life. Why are you laughing?
I just think it's funny. Because it's so true.
Because I'm a designer.
Because you're a designer.
Because I'm a designer.
You're a designer, baby.
Marita makes fun of me all the time when I'm like, well, I'm a designer. I can't stand things that don't work, that like they're in opposition to like the way that they're supposed to be, right? We just broke our second can opener in like a month yesterday. And it was a really nice KitchenAid one. And so I'm just like, what the heck, right? Anyway, let's talk about that. Design thinking applied to your life. What does that mean? What does that mean? I'm actually doing a talk on design thinking.
You actually are, yeah.
Part of Inc., which is an awesome sort of incubator for entrepreneurs. I'm going to be doing a talk for them about design thinking on August 18th. But design thinking is really a way of understanding problems and solving problems and creating solutions that is holistic, that is considering like systems thinking and how things interact, and primarily centered around what works, what is going to work and be beautiful and functional and really be sustainable, not just because it's built in a green friendly way, but sustainable because it's going to work for the people that need it and they want the solution, right? There's so many different levels. So when we apply that to our lives, you getting close? When we apply that to our lives, design thinking, it means knowing yourself, learning who you are, and understanding what kind of life is going to work for you, is going to bring you joy, is going to meet your needs, is going to give you, you're going to be able to have value that is an expression of your values, right? And the way I like to think about it is that if you are on your deathbed and you're looking back at your life, you're going to be like, wow, I lived an amazing life. I didn't go follow somebody else's path, right? And just make it my own, which is totally possible. I made my own path in this life. I followed my own design.
You can go your own way.
Go your own way.
What's the next verse? I don't know the next verse.
Doesn't matter.
Anyways, this is Marita, one who catches lightning with the path of Ish. This is Rose with Live by Design. Thank you so much for that design thinking. We are here to do ice cream chakra clearings and 1-card oracle readings of your choice.
Couldn't help myself.
I know, you could have just. Anyway, so how do you get on the list? You get on, we make a list, we check it twice. So how do you get on the list? In the comments. If you want a chakra clearing, you just say chakra clearing and then write permission granted.
That means you're giving us permission to do work on your energy.
Right. And then we disconnect. And then if you want a 1-card reading, you say 1-card reading, topic of your choice, no general card reading. So no, like, you know,
health, life, future, what comes next? We want you to be a little bit more specific than that for these readings.
We're doing it for you, to empower you, to make sure that you are dreaming your life fantastic, right? And it's not just some nebulous idea of, I kind of want my life to, right?
We're doing it for us though too, because we have a limited amount of time.
That is true.
This is a live offering. We don't do 20 or 30-minute readings on this offering. This is an hour-long offering. And we want to support as many people as possible in getting meaningful guidance. And so that when you focus in on a really specific question, we're able to give you really focused guidance in the amount of time that we have set aside. So it's for us, it's for you, it's for all of us. It's for empowerment.
That being said, then write permission granted and you are on the list. We check the list, must be present to win. We have one person already, Chris Harris. Please like, please share. Make sure that you also like our business pages and follow. And we have some things that we'll talk about later. Our ice cream socials. So something that we've started doing about a month or so ago.
Just a little over a month at this point.
Yeah, just a group of 5 people. Instead of doing this, we do a Zoom group with 5 people where we do this, what we're about to do. So you have actually more time, you build community. It's been really beautiful. And so hashtag ice cream social if you want info for that. They fill up pretty quick. And also we have a moon ceremony on Monday. We do 2 moon ceremonies a month, full moon and dark moon. So if you're interested, hashtag moon. So as they say in La Loteria, corre y va corriendo con. We'll start off with Chris Harris with the chakra clearing. Again, please like, please share, even share it on your page. That'd be great.
The full moon ceremony, new moon, right?
Dark moon, new moon.
Dark moon ceremony on Monday is going to be about the topic of living in limbo, which, you know, the dark moon is kind of a pause between the filling and the emptying. And I think many people feel like they're living in limbo right now. You know, I've heard a lot of people say that they feel like that. They don't know how to move forward. They don't know what to plan for. You know, the economy and various parts of it keeps sort of like opening, closing. You know, do I have a job? Do I not have a job? Am I going back to work? Like, what's happening, right? So, and schools, right? Another crucial thing. And depending on where you are in the world, some folks are already like moving on, doing pretty good, but some countries and places around the world, we're still struggling. So that is going to be the topic of Monday, is to support you in this place of limbo and having more ease and grace with it. All right, we will get started with our clearings and readings for today. Chris Harris, hi.
So Chris Harris first, then Amy Prop. Let's do it. 2 chakra clearings back to back.
Okay. Wait, let me do a better one.
Okay. Took a long time, but not a long time. Chris Harris, I got chocolate. Old school, good old chocolate. No chips, no nuts, no anything in it just chocolate. As you know, chocolate, cacao, heart medicine, and this is for your heart. And this is kind of really about you have an opportunity right now to create richness in your life like you've never had before. Deep, deep richness. And the ability to combine your past lives in the sense of in this lifetime, the many, we live many lives in this lifetime, right? We do many things. We're a child, we're a teenager, we're an adult, we're students, we're all our roles. And so this is a time for you to combine all of your roles, all the people that you've been, all the things that you have looked for. Sorry, I keep going like this because I've been mowing the lawn and I just have grass in my eyes. Combining the old school, the new school, and the future, and just having richness. So this is to prepare your heart for that, right? How good can you stand it? That's going to be the question, Chris. How good can you stand it? If you are someone who is used to lack because, it's a hard world out there, and if you're used to creating that lack for yourself because you're giving more to others, no more, Chris Harris. This is saying you are responsible for the richness and the depth of your life. How good can you stand it is how good can you be responsible in making it. Okay. That's
Chris Harris, I got macadamia nut for you. And this is for your third eye area right here. But I didn't just get the nut. I mean, the flavor is the nut, but they really had the strong visual sense of not just the nut, but the flowers and also the bees, that come to the flowers. Like I had this kind of image in my mind of, the bees buzzing around the white flowers and, and it being sort of warm and cool and evening, like a nice, that like really gentle temperature and the smell of the flowers on the tree. And so it was more than just the nut and having the macadamia nut ice cream on its own. It was sort of connection to the whole life cycle of that nut and all of the things that support it, especially all the way from when it starts as just like a little bud on the branch of the tree all the way through to the nut in the ice cream. So for me, the energy of this is really, I know you weren't able to make it to my event, but I did get a message that the recording was successful. So I'm going to send you a message about that. There's a piece that we did that I think will be connected to the clearing that I'm giving you right now, which is really recognizing your whole life cycle and your roots and connecting and sort of having a moment of pause and reflection to recognize how far you have come and to think about all of the different stages of your life that have brought you to this moment, right? And how do we look at our life and understand the things that we've been through as sacred, right? The beautiful image that I got, it's a much easier one to connect to sort of the beauty and the sacredness and like calm feelings around it. But it's there because it's trying to support you. It's giving you support in connecting that way to your own story from the time that you were born until this moment right now. And again, for your third eye, which can be a little bit more challenging sometimes to have that same type of feeling towards our own journey through this life from the moment that we're born or whatever moment you want to start with. But that is the support that's being given to you so that you can understand and look back on your own story in a different way. It's interesting. There's actually something that I am going to be offering, I think, soon, and it's all about rewriting your own story. The story that's already happened, right? The part of your story that's already happened. I think that it feels very connected to that idea. What meaning have you made from your own story, and how is that shaping how you are moving forward? If you did look at your own story with that so much, with an attitude of sacredness and gratitude and appreciation and awe, how would that shift how you move forward from now, basically beginning now? You know, how would it shift how you move through the future for the rest of your life, right? So that is the energy that's coming through for you. I'll reach out to you privately with that link, like I said. And I think you can just imagine like the flower blooming at the third eye. There's a lot of great meditations around that. That's what I would recommend as like a follow-up to this, if you can. All right, disconnecting.
Okay, we got a few people coming on. There's some new people. Welcome, new people. Hello.
Welcome.
Hello, Narish. Welcome to your first time here. This is Marita, one who catches lightning with the path of Ish. This is Rose with Live by Design. We do the show. We do very, very different work actually in our own, on our own paths, on our own pages.
Connected, though.
It's connected. There's definitely always spirituality. I more fall into the shamanic lineage. Rose adds her own magic. Rasha from Egypt. Beautiful.
Welcome.
Joe how do you say that name? Salabolgi. Joe, yes, we can give you a reading. If you can be more specific.
Zalabolgi.
If you could be more specific about your Nan, that would be great. We have Amy Prop next and Heidi.
About your Nan.
Grandmother. So Amy Prop, making sure that you're still here. So just write in the comments that you're here. Must be present to win. Heidi, you're next for a chakra clearing, making sure you're here. Rasha, welcome.
Oh, good. Thank you, Chris. We honor you too. Really mean that. And Joe, in terms of an example, so like if you're asking about your Nan, for example, give us like the 10 seconds
elevator pitch.
10-second speech you would give to a friend, like, this is what's going on. I would love guidance around this question that I have, you know, around this topic.
Okay, here you go. Amy Prop, awesome. We'll do your chakra clearing. Heidi, you're next, so get ready to go. Again, must be present to win. How you get on the list is you just ask. If you want a chakra clearing, you say chakra clearing, permission granted. And then if you want a card, you one card reading, topic focused, right? And then permission as well. Thank you so much.
All right, here we
go. So I mean, when I was a kid growing up, when we first moved here, immigrated here, my brother was born here in the US, I wasn't. I remember going, and my parents immigrated from Mexico City to Lansing, talking about culture shock. And long story short, we would go across the tracks because we lived on the other side of the tracks, right? Where all the immigrants lived. And we would go to this Quality Dairy, and my brother would always ask for Superman ice cream. And I was like, what is up with that, you know? And the colors of it, like this Superman ice cream was like turquoise and like pink and yellow. And I was like, what are you doing? Anyways, the chakra clearing here is about childhood joy. The other image I got was also a kid allowed again to go and get like soft serve and put as many condiments, ingredients, toppings on it, and just like that, like, oh my God, I could put anything on this.
You have a little bit of that grass in your face.
I have everything in my face. So Amy, what's coming in, and this is for your heart chakra, is that just childhood ability to like choose, to want things, to have wonder, to be in awe of things, right? To just like be so excited about life again, to see the magic again. I feel like you haven't seen it in a while and you've just been kind of bogged down, right? And regardless of people in your life, this is also your own choices of how you make your reality, right? Rose and I can have, we can have the same, for us it'd be vegan ice cream, and we'd have different realities. It's the same ice cream, but we have different connections. And I might be being in a crappy day and I'm like, whatever. And she might be like, this is amazing. She made a choice to go there. I did not. Right? So this is the thing. Life is life. There is suffering in this life. We are here to live through the suffering. It is our choice to make sure. No one owes us anything. It is our choice to make sure that we are choosing to live the life that we want. We take responsibility for that. And the way that you're supposed to do this is with wonder and awe. Okay.
Oh, that ending took me by surprise. Excuse me. I didn't realize we were done. So I just was so caught up in listening for a minute there. The first image that came to my mind immediately when we started doing this clearing was a rainy day. The kind of rainy day where you're just kind of like sitting by the window and you're not really going outside and it's raining all day. It's not like just a little rain in the afternoon. It's just an all day rainy day kind of day. And what ice cream flavor goes with that, right? It's like, and what I got actually was not so much about ice cream. It was more like a hot chocolate type situation. The warmth, the comfort, that feeling of enjoying the cold so that you can enjoy the warmth of it, right? Like there's something about, so right now we live in a beautiful, warm place. We used to live somewhere that was gorgeous, but also much colder a lot of the time. And I got so tired of being cold, so tired. And the energy that I'm talking about is like, now that I'm in a warm place, I can imagine traveling to places that are cold and enjoying it because it's like a novelty, It's like when you enjoy rainy days because rain is beautiful and you're not sad that it's raining because, it's been raining for months and months and months and you can't stand it. You want to go inside. You're enjoying that experience, the experience of having the hot cocoa and sitting inside and just being able to kind of listen to the sound of the rain falling on the window. And the reason the energy of this is coming through for you right now is actually coming to your second energy center, which is just below your belly button. It's to support your creativity. And it is actually about something that I was getting a little lesson about yesterday, which is about how comparison and jealousy, sort of grass is always greener. It's stifling your creativity. The energy of embracing the beautiful rainy day and really being able to appreciate what it offers to you, that is the energy that's coming through for you for this clearing. The flavor is hot chocolate, but the clearing is about so much more, because it's really to support you in recognizing when you embrace these experiences instead of thinking always about, well, why isn't that me? Or why isn't it sunny? Or why isn't it this? Or, I'm just tired of this. And I know sometimes we all get tired if we're stuck with a certain thing for too long. Maybe we'll get tired of it. But it is actually shutting down your creative energy. And that is connected to that second energy center. So this is to help you clear that out. It's to give you more of that creativity, to support you in that energy being a little bit more alive and a little bit less like compressed and tired, right? It doesn't feel good to feel that way inside myself either, right? A lot of the time when we feel this way, it's not because we're excited to feel that way. So I just want to normalize it happens to all of us, right? So there you go. I hope that's beneficial for you. Disconnecting.
Thank you so much. Heidi, you're next. I know you're here. Joe, thank you for giving us more information. And Linda Gutzman, you're on the list. Thanks for coming back. Again, if you want to be a part of this list, you either say chakra clearing permission granted. If you want a card, you topic, not just general. Don't just say, I want a card. You have to give us a topic, such as, you know, we're going to work with Joe right now, who's trying to reach her Nan, to reach her in the beyond. So we're going to help her with that, see how her Nan is doing. And then that would be a specific topic, and then write permission granted. We also do brand new ice cream social is #1. When you go there, you have lots of fun. So we do a Zoom group on Thursdays, limit to 5 people.
5 people.
So you build community, you get your card ran, you get lots more time than what we're giving here. And you also can get an ice cream chakra clearing. If you're interested in that, hashtag ice cream social, and we'll send you the link to sign up. Again, only 5 people admitted. Yeah. It's about we run about 90 minutes on Thursdays, around 6 p.m. Pacific.
It's only $30 for a drop-in, yeah, which is insanely cheap. I have to tell you, every single person that we have do it is like, I can't believe how much time and how much you give us for what you're charging. And it's even cheaper actually if you sign up for the Patreon, or if you buy, you know, several at a time. So I would highly recommend it. It has been awesome. We've been selling out. We've been selling out a second one that we do specifically for a group in Australia every week, and they keep coming back. Like, if you want more attention to your clearing or your reading than we give even here in this free live, but still at a price that's like pretty affordable, if you just want to either get a taste or if you want to be in a community setting that's more intimate, I would highly recommend you check it out. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it there because you're just going to think maybe I'm overselling it, but people are just loving it, and I'm loving the group that's coming together. So we hope you'll join us. Ice Cream Social, hashtag Ice Cream Social. If you are interested, we can send you more info. No obligation to buy it or anything. Just be curious.
We're also doing moon ceremonies twice a month. Mm-hmm. So if you don't want to miss out, again, Patreon's the way to go. You can always cancel it, you know, after you do it, but you will have a link to all of the moon ceremonies that we've done. So it's over a month of moon ceremony. So there's 3 on. This is the 4th. We're doing dark moon. It's on Monday, hence it is the dark moon. So Rose and I come from a tradition, an indigenous tradition that follows the moon a lot. I mean, a lot of traditions follow the moon, but this tradition follows the moon even more. And so we have opened up our private practices, our personal practices, to everyone in this time to create community and to support and to walk in a good way.
By private practices, we don't mean our private coaching and healing work practices. Yeah. We mean the rituals and ceremonies that we practice during these moon times every month on our own, in our own space. We are opening up to the community to host the space for other people. Again, super, super affordable. We want to put out things that are offering people support that may or may not want to work with us long-term or do deeper, more involved work. It's just to kind of keep you connected and in a ceremonial space. And if you are somebody who is healing or holding space for other people, especially, I would highly recommend, whether it is us or somebody else, that you find a space where you are not the one having to hold it, that you trust, right? Because it's important to not have to be always on and be the one leading the ceremony. Sometimes you need to be held and carried yourself. Really, really important. Okay. Who is next?
Making sure that Heidi is here for her chakra clearing. Then we have Joe, and then we have Linda.
Okay.
So again, hashtag ice cream social or hashtag moon, and we will send you that.
I just finished an amazing workshop on Saturday.
Okay, here we go.
I'll tell you more later. Okay.
Papaya.
That was quick. Jeez. I didn't even finish ringing the bell.
Boom! I would have won if it was Jeopardy, right? Or maybe my clicker wouldn't have won. So papaya. This is actually really coming into for your second chakra, right? Your gut. You don't trust your gut. This is time to trust your gut. And to trust your gut, you need to clear your gut. So this is really about looking at what you're storing, right? There's a head-gut connection. All the things in here have to go through all our body system, healing, gut, all the way up again, back down to the heart, right? So that journey that you are on of healing, familial things, right? Paradigms, letting go of all that stuff, right? That someone said you should be, would be, all those things is connected to your gut. So as you're clearing this, you have to clear your stomach and you have to clear your second chakra and your first chakra. Your second chakra is sexuality and creativity. There actually is another way. Don't stifle your creativity. So this is actually coming in also, you might want to look into an actual cleanse. Again, we're not doctors, but you might be looking at trying to restart kind of your system. There you go.
That's interesting because I actually got pink lemonade.
Ah.
And so when you said cleanse, I immediately thought about that cleanse that's like lemon juice and cayenne and like maple syrup. Master cleanse, is that what it's called? That's part of it. Anyway, we are not doctors, so don't just like go do a cleanse that we tell you to do. Go seek out support from the people that you seek out support with. However, pink lemonade, yum. I really want pink lemonade. In fact, when we get off of this, I'm going to make us some passion fruit lemonade. Whoa.
Lilikoi?
Yeah, lilikoi. I know. Do you like that? Are you excited?
I like lilikoi. I'm turning my teeth.
Probably black beans.
Yeah, usually is.
Pink lemonade. What does this even bring up for you? You should say in the comments. Let us know in the comments what this raises for you, because I'm getting this very specific, like summer activities vibe. Like when you're a kid, you're not a little kid. You're like a big enough kid to remember, you know, like when you're an adult, you remember when you're kind of a bigger kid and you got to go do things in the summer. Like maybe you went to a fair, or you went to like an amusement park, or you know, maybe you just went to the pool and they were selling like lemonade drinks and things like that. And lemonade, and pink lemonade, especially to me, is like a little bit more fun than lemonade. It's not just lemonade, it's pink lemonade. Did you ever sell lemonade when you were a little girl? I think this is from your heart chakra. This is for your heart chakra as well. You did heart chakra too, right?
No, I did gut.
You did gut. This is for your heart chakra. There's something, fun is not the right word. There's another level to this. Just give me 1 second.
As she's thinking, just so you know, Joe, you're next. So making sure that you're here in the comments, and then Linda, you're next. Oh, is the window closing?
Yeah, I closed it. You know, it's so strange. There's nothing specific that's clearly coming through. Like, this is the meaning, this is the message. I think the important thing for you is that you just really connect to any memories you have connected to this. I keep on getting this very strong sense of like that there are sense memories from your life connected to this flavor, connected to lemonade and summer, and just like that is what you need, that you need to go back and connect to those memories. That's the important part. It's not specifically about me putting the meaning out there for you. It's that you receive this clearing, you receive the flavor, and then that the shift that needs to happen is going to be from you connecting to the memories. And taste and smell, excuse me, as Marita said, are one of the most evocative of memories. Smell particularly, right? lemons have such a strong smell, such a strong, powerful smell. So I'm going to leave it there. Not going to get too much deeper into it. Just receive that and sit with that and feel back and see if you can trace back where those memories exist for you and what they bring up. All right. Yeah, I don't know if she's still here.
I don't know.
Okay. She's probably just drinking the lemonade right now.
Okay, Joe. We're going to pull a card for Joe. Connect with her mom. Her nan. See if she's okay. Linda, you're next, making sure that Linda's here. If not, we'll just keep going down the list. Deborah. Deborah. What's up, Deborah?
I keep thinking of that Amy Schumer thing. I won't say the rest.
Hey, Joe, again, thanks for everyone who have joined, regulars, new people. Please like, please share. Again, this is Marita, one who catches lightning with the path of Ish. This is Rose with Live by Design. This is a program that we do for the community. We've been doing it for 2 years, bringing you live and free chakra clearings, ice cream chakra clearings. This is the only place you can get them. If someone else is doing them, tell me, because trust me, you should.
Because they stole it from us.
One card readings.
Maybe
Linda,
then you could
good.
finally be rich. You just sue them. Be like, how much money did you make off my ice cream chakra clearings? All of it's mine now.
It's trademarked.
Boom. No, it's trademarked.
It's trademarked. I'm sending it right now. It actually is. It's just so everyone knows, it is trademarked. This is my
submitted as of no.
No.
As of no.
Heidi, so I didn't have pink lemonade, but yet I had it been here in Florida. My hair is bright pink though. I miss people back home and the food. Oh, thank you so much. You were both spot on. I'm smiling. You've lit up my soul. Love and light to you, beautiful
good,
souls.
Heidi. That's awesome. That's awesome that your hair is bright pink. I was just kidding, it's pink.
Okay. Okay, Joe. You're trying to connect with your nan, see if she's okay, and let her know that you tried. I'm sorry that things went down the way that they did.
What? How did they go down?
Can you read the card?
Yeah. No. Just show me the thing.
I'm trying to find it. Oh, here.
I can find it.
Right there. So here you have a card that's upside down. It says potential. What does that mean? Now, don't go too scared. People freak out when they see things upside down. I myself like being upside down a lot. I spent most of my childhood upside down. Probably explains a lot of things. So also underworld, upper world, different ways of seeing this. You have to let go. You have to let go of your idea of what is next, where your nan is and how she's doing, and the connection, like this grief, like totally grieve everything. I'm not saying do not grieve, but for her to be all right for you, the potential will happen when you shift through your grief, when you allow yourself to forgive yourself, you allow yourself to grieve, and then you'll be able to be in better relationship first with yourself and then with her, and she'll be able to then make a little bit of more contact.
Yeah, I think the main thing here is like, first of all, she just wants you to be happy. She wants you to reach your potential, right? So you being hung up on like letting her down, which is what you were saying, kind of like you felt like you did. You're not going to reach your potential if that is what you're focused on. The things happen. I can relate. My grandmother, I found out that she was dying like when she was already in the hospital on oxygen, literally about to die. And it wasn't like it happened in a matter of hours, like I was told late in the game. And I asked to talk to her if she woke back up. They said, yes, yes, yes. And then my mom refused to allow her to call me when she woke up, because she thought maybe she would last a little longer if she didn't put in the energy to speak to me. And then she died. And I never got to say goodbye to her. Now, she didn't raise me, but I had a relationship with her, right? And these things happen. Family's complex. Things happen, but your Nan doesn't want to see you waste your potential because you are hung up on feeling shame and guilt over what happened. You know, it's going to take some time to process out, but the main thing here is just working little by little on forgiving yourself and moving forward, because that is the representation of your Nan's love in your life, is you reaching your potential, right? It's like, how can you honor her memory? By having an amazing life, by reaching your goals and living by your values and making her proud, right? So the main thing here is, in terms of this message from your Nan, is just like, she knows it's not going to be immediate, even though I'm getting a little like, tell her to hurry up. She needs to get over this. It wasn't her fault. She couldn't control everything. It is so common for people to think that they have way more control than they do, and to feel responsible for having more control than is possible for us to have. Shit happens, okay? I'm not saying get over it immediately. What I would recommend to you is the book, I think what is it called? How to Forgive, the Forgiving Book. Anyway, it's by Desmond Tutu and his daughter. The Book of Forgiving, I think it's called.
I think we have it actually somewhere.
Probably. I listened to the audiobook, and I would highly recommend it, because it's not one of those books that's like, just move on, you know, you need to let it go, this and that. Like, it's more realistic about the process of what it really takes to forgive, and the way they define forgiveness is different too. So I would encourage you to check out that book. And every time you feel the guilt sort of overwhelming you and shutting you down, remember that think about, how could you actually honor your Nan's memory? Right? What could you do in your actions right now in the world to honor her memory? I guarantee it's not going to be beating yourself up. Right? Okay, that's where I'm going to leave it. Anything else you want to say? There you go. I hope that's helpful for you. It's tough. It's tough when it's close. It will get easier, but you can help yourself along in that direction. Okay, disconnecting.
Okay, making sure that Linda's still here.
I think I still have grass in my hair from all the yard work we did earlier.
Pulling a card for Linda, then we have Deborah next.
Hi, Karma. Chris Brown. We got everybody in the house.
I know.
Deborah.
Again, if you're interested in our moon ceremony tomorrow, it's recorded, so if you don't make it, you can watch the recording,
but just sign up. Because people say, oh, I really want to do it. And then they're like, well, since I don't have to catch it when it's live, I'm just not going to sign up. And then they forget. Like, we forget, right? We're people. We just forget. Just sign up. And then if you sign up, even if you don't make it, you'll get the recording after the fact, right? So then you don't have any excuses. Set aside time for yourself to have a practice. This is at least having a twice a month practice is so helpful to stay grounded.
Yeah, and we are in big changes in the world, and we're also in a trekking of change. The Mayan calendar over the next 13 days is about change in your life, which is death and birth. 13 days of death and birth. We're into the second day of that trek-in. So it's a lot. For the next 13 days, you're going to have a lot of choices to make. You know, what do you want to plant today? The energy is about, usually you don't plant seeds when you're in the South, when you're in this time period. But there's actually a window of opportunity open to be able to plant seeds between today and tomorrow over the next couple of days.
Wow. Okay.
But you're going to have to choose really wisely. And we're at a point really where death will help us, like really help us get that objective done. So there's a lot of power right now in these next 13 days. So choose really wisely where you spend your time. And what better time than to be in a moon practice with a dark moon on Monday. #moon. You should just join. Okay. Okay, Linda, let's draw a card for you. As she's drawing a card, I know that you want direction for your spiritual business, but if you want to give us a little bit more information, that would be highly appreciated.
Yeah. So for example, if you are asking about your spiritual business, is it you want guidance around what particular, like, do you have a bunch of different areas of interest and you're not sure which one to go down? If so, what are they? Are you thinking about doing classes versus healing? Like, we would love a little bit more detail from you, and then we will get as much clarity and like juice to the answer as possible. Now I'm really excited to make that Lilikoi lemonade.
Deborah, thank you for sharing. Please like, please share, please care.
Please care. Share is caring. I feel like that phrase took on kind of a different angle now that everybody's calling everybody Karens, right? Sharon is Karen. What does it even mean anymore?
Caring.
I know what it actually means. Goober.
Okay, Linda, we're just waiting for Linda. Making
Karen,
sure she's still here.
Zelia. Our kitty is she melodramatically wants to go outside.
She's trying out for the opera.
She's learned this trick that when she goes out, and actually she's shortening the process as much as possible. She cries to be let out. And then if we let her out the door, she cries to come back in right away, because then sometimes Marita gives her dry food. So then now she's like, okay, I got this figured out. So she just goes to the door and she cries and she scratches at the door. I go to the door, I open the door, and she just looks up at me and she won't go outside. And then she walks over to where the dry food is kept. She doesn't even go outside anymore. She just has me open the door as a signal to then go get the dry food. You wonder why I'm trying to tell you to not give them dry food.
Okay, we got the answer. She's here. Let's pull the card.
Okay, what's the answer?
She's a shamanic practitioner wondering if now is the time to build my business.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna say one thing, Linda. As a shamanic practitioner, you have to really look at it as a very different way. It's not a business; it's a path. It's a medicine path. So once you shift out of the colonized viewpoint of business, you will be more successful. I'm just letting you know.
Can I let her out?
Yeah, sure. 2 cards here. They're both upside down, upside down. Isn't that how it goes? Boy, you turn me. I don't know. I think it goes like that. Illumination. But look at this. This is upside down, but because it's reflection, does it really matter? Second one. Fulfillment. Look, moon. The moon's calling you.
That's really interesting. It looks like it's right side up.
Anyway. Yeah. So go, girlfriend.
Oh, so take it away.
Take it away, is that what you're saying? Sam. Hello, Katriana.
Just hearing a weird sound. So Marita showed you the cards. Here is my sense. In my opinion, the answer is no. This is the vibe that I'm getting from these cards. My sense is like the timing is not quite right for you yet. You're not quite ripe here, right? Here's the peach. It's upside down. I think what Marita said about it being not just a business, right? That a shamanic work is not just a business. You have to kind of, it's tricky to approach it in the same way that you would approach another type of business. To me, these cards getting illumination and fulfillment in reverse is like no, it's not quite there. The moment is not quite right. And whether it's like something that you need to continue working on first, or whether it is, okay, so here's my question for you, because this is the vibe that I'm getting, and it's sort of like coming up really as a question over and over. Are you working under somebody? Like, are you apprenticing with somebody? What kind of training have you had? How long has that process been for you? Anything you're willing to share about that? Because the sense I'm getting is, yeah, totally, Katriana. So the sense I'm getting is that what would be beneficial for you right now is actually to do some work like under a very close mentorship. And that, when I say work, I don't mean build your business. I mean, start practicing the work under a mentor or somebody who's like teaching you very closely. Not just like you're taking a class from them or you trained with them with other people, but like very, very close mentorship that includes how to address things that come up with clients, right? So like where they are telling you and showing you and that you're assisting them with clients or people that they help, whatever, term you want to use. Still nothing. So I don't necessarily get the vibe that it's quite the moment. It's like you're going to be picking the peach too early because you're excited about it. But then once it's picked, it's like you can only ripen it so much more. That's the thing about fruit, right? Once it's picked, depending on the fruit, there's only so much more that's going to happen. Certain fruits, you can pick them, they'll become all the way ripe, right? Like bananas, we have a bunch of banana trees. You can cut them off the tree before they're yellow, or mostly like just barely yellow, and they will ripen all the way. But you can't really pick a peach when it's like green and end up with a good ripe peach. It just doesn't work that way. That's why so much fruit in supermarkets tastes like nothing. It tastes like an eighth of a peach got squished into a full-size peach with a bunch of water and empty flavor stuff. So put a pause on it for right now. Find yourself a mentor to work very closely, specifically around the client end of it, with a lot of guidance. I can't tell you how different your skill set, your confidence, and your ability to help people will be once you go through that. Okay.
Shout out to Jonna.
Jonna.
She's here.
Shout out.
So we're going to start wrapping this up, making sure that Deborah's still here. We have time for one more. So it's either going to be Deborah or Rasha. So see who's here. Then we'll get the last chakra clearing, and then we'll start winding it down. So we're going to do the group clearing and card reading. And anyone can participate then. The only thing that you need to do is either write permission or also write what you want to let go or bring into your life. Again, these next 13 days with the trekking of death in the Mayan calendar. Real deal here. Real deal.
Deborah's still here.
Okay, Deborah.
I'd be curious to hear how that landed, Linda. Would love to hear your comments. Disconnecting and moving on to another one.
Yeah. Okay, Deborah, we're going to do you since you're on our list. Deborah, do you remember ice cream trucks? and that, well, I call them paletas. That popsicle? That's what you guys call them? Popsicles.
Yes, popsicles.
That had the strawberry, then the vanilla, and then like it was like pink outside with like sprinkles or like coconut sprinkle or something like that. That's the flavor I'm getting for you. And that's for your third eye, right? Can you return again to that sense and that joy of hearing that ice cream truck and being like, oh my God, I would hear the ice cream truck. I would drop everything. I would sometimes check to make sure I was wearing clothes and then run. Other times, no. And I would literally just start running. Like literally, I would just try to find cash anywhere. Like I should have probably been more organized. And I would just, crumblies. Run after that ice cream
That's what
truck.
they're called? Crumblies?
Yes. This is what this is saying. You need to find something in your life that you are running out and chasing and getting that treat. That sound, that's when you know you're on the right path. That joy, that excitement. Don't overthink it. I know you like overthinking things. I know you do. A lot of people do. It's a pastime. Do a crossword puzzle instead. Look, we can deceive ourselves here. We can't deceive ourselves here. So make sure when you're following that joy, it's coming from here. Don't overthink things. That's why the joy, the crumbly is for here, to connect you from here to here. Follow that ice cream bell, music, whatever, and literally run after it. If you hear it, you run after it, girl. Don't stop. It doesn't matter what happens. The path will be right for you.
I'm a fan of that clearing right there because, my jam is courage and adventure. And if you don't have something in your life that makes you that excited, that makes you care that much, be willing to run outside. What did it say?
It's my mom using a vibrator.
Towards us?
Yeah.
If you find something that you are that excited about that you will literally drop everything, run outside, no shoes, change in your hands, like crazy hair because you're like, I need that ice cream, whatever it is, grab onto that. And I really appreciate that that's what you said because I think it's so, so important. So important. I'm going to leave it there. I'm not going to add another one right now. Cool. We're good.
Block this guy. Okay. Can you start the thing? There you go. Okay.
Start with thing.
Okay. We are now.
Troll has sent so much love. Oh, Troll. Hope you find a better pastime. It's all good.
So I'm sorry there's a troll on here. He was adding little angry things all over the place. I finally deleted his comments and got rid of him. So I apologize. I did it as fast as possible.
Ay, ay, ay.
Yikes. It still happens. So
little
I apologize
angry faces everywhere. Little angry faces everywhere.
Not everyone's a happy person. So this is where
I'm not always a happy person.
So we have run out of time, so we're going to do the final card and clearing for the group. Again, we do this every week, so come back next Sunday, same time, same bat channel, same actually Jaguar channel.
Ha.
Same Jaguar channel because the path of Ish is the path of the Jaguar, the Mayan Jaguar. So check us out. But right now, if you are watching now or on the replay, again, you can write permission granted for the final card and clearing of the group, or you can also write what you want to let go of or what you want to bring in.
Yeah.
I'm happy that I got rid of that troll.
Linda, thanks for saying that. All I can say is there is something that clearly is saying this is not the moment. So maybe what I was getting as the sense of like why is not correct. Maybe you need support in a different area. I don't know, but I really get the sense from that reading. Pause. Press pause. Press pause. Okay.
Maybe you're not done studying as well. Maybe it's going to be a different mentor.
Who knows? But that's all we're going to spend on it today. If you want to talk about it more, come to our ice cream social. We would love to have you. For those of you who joined late, we are doing this type of work, but in a small group, 5 people at a time over Zoom. We work for an hour and a half together, doing readings and chakra clearings, ice cream chakra clearings. It's awesome. Every time it's been so sweet. We are building this great community of people, and we would love to have you in that more intimate space where we do spend longer. We get to hear from you. We get to kind of have more of this back and forth. Love it. Would love for you to join us. Hashtag ice cream social if you are interested. Okay. Just let it go. Let it go.
And here we go. Why don't you pull a card for the group?
What are you calling in?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm going to call in people for our ice cream social and for our moon ceremony on Monday. How about that?
Look at that. Healing chaos. Katriana, you should like this one. We've talked about tornadoes before. So let's talk about it. Sometimes there's no point in trying to understand like if chaos is good or if it's bad or if it's meant to happen to heal or if it's not. Sometimes when you're in the middle of it, the point is not to try to understand like or connect to that appreciation for the change that it's going to bring. So there's this idea, I've said it many times before, that any medicine in a different amount is poison, right? Healing chaos is exactly like that, right? Chaos can bring an immense amount of healing, but the moment, where does it tip over into just harmful? And who decides that? The point is, right now, you don't need to focus on understanding where that moment is. That's why this is upside down, right? Sometimes upside down cards are not about you doing something to turn them right side up. Sometimes they're just about giving you a different message for the day. And today, the message is not about embracing the healing chaos. It's about just being. Just be. Stop trying to figure out whether it's right or wrong, or what is right or wrong, or who is right or wrong, or whether we're supposed to save the planet and all of the species on it, or whether we're supposed to let it die because that's how the planet is going to rid itself of the human disease. I don't know. And the point is, right now, don't focus your energy there. It is not helpful. It is time to learn how to live in limbo, right? That's the topic for our moon ceremony tomorrow. And the energy of this card is telling you it's not always about having all the answers and getting it figured out, even though we think it's going to make us feel calmer to know, right? Like, I know I have some small like scent of control over the situation because I understand what's going on. I have rationalized it. I have grasped it. Guess what? Not actually the skill set that you need to develop right now. This is to support you in finding grace in chaos without having a clear understanding that it's going to help you, that it's going to hurt you, that you know what the outcome is going to be. Okay? It's to just be where you are. Just be present to where you are. That's it. Okay.
Flavor I got, ice cream chakra flavor. The ice cream flavor is vanilla. Old school vanilla. But vanilla has been highly prized for centuries, for several reasons. And believe it or not, some people use vanilla and add it to food to reduce the amount of sugar needed.
Oh, interesting.
Are you sugaring, candy coating too much of your life?
Oh, shit.
This is for
I'm fighting words right there.
your third chakra and your third eye. You get all confused up here of what to do. You're thinking too much. Everyone's thinking too much. Okay? One of the reasons a lot of these cards are upside down is that you're supposed to put your head in the ground, head in the ground. Get upside down, literally, handstand. Go do a handstand right now. Don't do a headstand, they can get hurt. Get upside down, hang your head down. Get out of your head. There's too much thinking going on. And your wisdom comes from your heart. Your wisdom comes from your senses. And so this is saying you're addicted to sugar. I mean, people in the United States are totally addicted to sugar. Everything's too sweet here.
But what that really means is bullshit thinking.
Bullshit thinking, right? No more caca energy in here, right?
Guilty as charged.
Right? If you go around and around and you keep stepping on caca energy, what do you have? Caca on your shoe all the time, right?
OMG.
So this is to get out of your head, to clear that, to stop sugarcoating, to stop overthinking things. You have to get into your heart and you have to come from a life of purpose. Third chakra, your purpose, right? It's not what you think it is. It's not what you think it is. If this is where you're making decisions from, look where it's gotten you so far. You cannot create new things from old ways or old energies. That's why people get so frustrated and they come to me, Marita, why isn't this working? I said, because you did the same thing and you're expecting a different result. Definition of madness. And Albert Einstein did not say that, by the way. So we got to get out of it. Get back into your body. Your body knows. Get back into the flow. These 13 days are perfect for it. Let things die. Grieve them. Don't abandon yourself. Just let go. It's time to let go. That being said, again, hashtag Ice Cream Social if you want to join us. Hashtag Moon if you want to join us. Tomorrow, it's tomorrow. Dark Moon is tomorrow. So if you need ceremony, everyone needs ceremony. Please join us. It's only it's less than $16, right? It's pretty simple. Thank you so much for joining us. Again, this is Marita, one who catches lightning with the path of Ish.
My name is Rose with Live by Design.
Remember to live your life
to the sweetest, but not the bullshit sweet.
Yeah, no bullshit.
No bullshit.
No bullshit.
No bullshit.
No GMO.
No GMO.
No fake.
No fake.
Real.
Real sweet. Real